So, and when I pulled it out, it made a noise like this. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. How are you? Don't pull a face like that. Hello, Andy. How's it going? How's it going? I didn't realise we were on then. How you doing, Andy? In the future, probably something out of The Purge. I haven't seen that. Hello, Louise. I haven't seen The Purge.
I always.
Yeah.
Purge, I'm not sure if I've seen that.
Yeah, I've got the Purge alarm on my Ring camera. It's like a Ring camera's like
a the Purge. Oh, your phone's not off, is it?
Oh shit! It'll be off in a moment. So yeah. Oh, I had a bizarre thing the other day,
Well,
I was in petrol station, and I'm just filling up, and this girl come up to me and she comes up and she says, "Look, can you lend us a fiver to put some petrol in?" She says, "I've just gone in to fill up, and my account's been frozen, or something like that."
Yeah.
I says, "I tell you what, dude." I says, "I'll give you a tenner, but you have to give me a hug." And she proper smiled and says, "Oh, thank you," she says, and she gave me a right big hug. And as we were hugging, I whispered into her ear, "You're a whore now." I like helping people. No, fill up, Dean. No, it's for wagon. I'll fill it wagon up, Dean. Do you know how much it costs to fill my wagon up now? 500 quid. Honestly, God, to fill wagon up, it costs 500 and odd quid, like 515 usually for a proper empty.
Wow.
And I fill up every 2 to 3 days. Yeah, I'm not kidding.
I can't get my head around that.
Yeah. The tank takes £2 a litre, so it's a 250 litre tank, and there and thereabouts. 500, and every 2 to 3 days I fill up.
How much would a normal car be then to fill up?
Well, it's £2 a litre, so normal cars are. I don't know. It's a normal. Shut up! I'll tell you if you stop talking. Normal cars take about 40 litres to 60 litres, something like that. So for a smallish car, about 80 quid to fill it up. And like a Mondeo type thing or something like that, be about 60 litre, or a BMW, so you're looking at 120 quid to fill it up. Deal, isn't it? Why are you laughing?
I'm just happy that I don't have a car or a vehicle.
Yeah, but Cal has.
I give me 20 quid a week. What else?
I'll just get you to end it bloody driving back. Good evening, Dean. Good evening, John. Good evening, Stuart McGurn. Good evening. How are you, sir? Welcome all aboard. What have you been up to? Did you get sent home because of the heat?
Did we fuck?
Oh, God. Did you not see what he was saying on the bloody weather forecast? The whole of England was red, and we're going to die. I think it's lucky that we... And it hasn't been like this since... And I Googled it.
Since social media.
It hasn't been... I looked it up to the last time it was as hot as it was, 2019. It's just
the same hot as it's always been. Every year.
Yeah.
We get a bit of a heat wave. Everybody goes over it.
Everybody goes fucking mental, don't they?
I loved it. It bores the shit out of me, this kind of thing.
Do you know what the worst thing as well that gets on my tits, right, is when people come up and tell you what the temperature is. It's 38 degrees. It's 37 degrees. It's 40 degrees. It doesn't matter. It's just fucking hot. That's all it is. All you need to know, right? You telling me what temperature it is doesn't make it cheers that I'm fucking boiling. We did finish early, though.
But we had
Oh, it
to.
got well hot afternoon because we did a job early in the morning, fucking backward bake up. Oh, bake up. It's like in 1800s there. Do you know, I have a big fucking wagon. I've got to try and get around these little narrow streets. And we had this back garden that they dug up with this gas, and we had to shovel it all back in by hand. And it were like, I said, we'll do that job first where it gets really hot. And it were fucking boiling at 7:30 in the morning. We're shoveling it all in.
We were up on the like the top floor of a house, so we a bit of breeze. It really wasn't that bad.
Oh,
as soon as you went down on the ground, it was like, all right, I get what he was whinging about. Were people leaving the side going, what are you doing up there, you fucking losers? It's not that
bad. Yeah. It's the humidity.
You don't want to be like, that's nothing. We worked in Australia, you can't.
We're talking about actually the different heat, because I was listening to somebody on a podcast who lives in England, and they just come back from Texas, and they said it was 40 odd degrees there, but it was totally a lot fresher. I think it's because of the humidity in it, because we're surrounded by water, isn't it? I think it's the humidity that gets
no, I'd say normally 40 degrees feels hotter, but I know day before yesterday we finished went for some tea in the evening. That felt like really a broad heat. Really stuffy and like, whoa, fucking
well, that's what it's been like.
I love it though. I don't get all the wind. I love it. It's like being on holiday.
Oh no, I like the hot weather. But poor Mary Jane, she's up in loft. She's fucking boiling. She's been sleeping downstairs on couch.
3 floors up here. I'm fucking saying.
I love the way that went. I'm 3 floors up.
Yeah.
three. You had to work your way up to 3.
Yeah.
Just because you knew when to stop, you couldn't just go 3.
We're doing the boring fucking heat conversation, aren't we?
No, it's funny. It's funny.
Move on.
Yeah. No, we're funny. Where are we? Let's have a look. So where are we? Oh, yeah, chat's been busy. Good evening, Martin. How you doing, Martin? Welcome aboard, sir. We're all gonna die. Hello, Martin. In a week or so, it'll be stay safe. Thunderstorms and flooding. Are you still really scared of thunder and lightning?
Yeah.
Because do you remember when we were in Ireland playing golf?
Oh, and yeah.
And you fucking legged it, didn't you? I was amazed at how frightened you.
You want to see how fucking bad it is on the island in Cambodia? You know, I think Cambodia is one of the worst countries in the world for people getting struck by lightning.
All right.
It hit my bungalow next to me. It hit our bar. Fucking, it's brutal. It's really bad.
That must have been hell then for you because you're so scared of lightning.
I thought I'm never doing this again. I'm not doing like a. And there was an English guy on the next beach along got hit.
No way. Well, do you remember Tomsey? Do you remember Tomsey from Billington? His dad got struck 3 times. He had a boat, didn't he?
Right.
Yeah, 3 times he got hit by lightning. He had a boat because he was out in the. Is it known as the doldrums? Is it? Do you know when it's really stiff and there's hardly any still and there's hardly any wind or something like that? I mean, which let's face it, if you're out in the flat sea,
I wouldn't have thought there'd have been lightning in that thunderstorms in the doldrums. I thought there was like hardly any weather. That was the trouble with it. It was like
what it'd be. Matt was telling me because he were best mates with Tomsey. Was it was so still. And then there would be a breeze, there'd be like a rush of cold air type stuff that had come. And that's that's what causes it, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, the mixture, right,
yeah. It causes all the static. And 3 times his dad got fucking hit. Fucking hell. Let's have a look. Where are we? It's much ado about nothing like COVID. Telling these people die like it's nothing new. My mum was telling me it's a different sun in the UK. Hi, Dean. Forgot who I am. Hey, I said hello, Louise.
Oh, yeah, you ignorant bastard.
I didn't know. I thought I said hello, Louise. Didn't I say hello, Louise?
No, you definitely didn't.
Shut up, you fucking lying bastard. Louise, I meant to say hello. If I didn't say hello, Louise, I have not forgot you. I would never forget Louise. Welcome, Louise. We love you all. Louise.
Oh, Louise, yeah.
You remember Louise, don't you?
No.
You don't remember Louise? She first started watching last week, I think it was, first time.
Oh, yes.
How rude! Yeah. So, how did your poker go then?
Shit.
Yeah.
Good. I enjoyed it, but I won't bore you with it. It was had 2 goals at it. Boring. Anyway,
Right, you were shit, basically.
No, I was really good. I played really well. I just got a bit unlucky. 6 hours to get really unlucky in that last half hour. Like, oh, fuck off.
6 hours?
Yeah, it's like I did the full 6 hours and then I had to rebuy and did another full 6 hours, just getting to the money and really getting into the chips, just to get screwed over. Like, oh.
What? So you had 12 hours playing poker?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Oh, God, I don't know if I could do that.
Once I'm in the zone, I love it, and it just flies.
12 hours, that's a long fucking time, though. No, I don't think I could be doing that. Well, I don't know if you're into it, though, I suppose. So, yeah.
Yeah, anyway, so yesterday we went to the lake, and we actually got kicked off the lake. It's a water skiing lake. So we kind of went past it and went swimming in the river at the side of it. Like there was like a big metals, like a lookout. Somebody put a hanging rope on it. It was like really weird, like proper.
You mean a noose? You mean a noose?
A noose, yeah.
Hanging rope.
Anyway, I was climbing up at it. You went swimming in the water. It was really nice. Like it's proper. It's still quite cold, no matter how warm it is. That's why a lot of people die, don't they? Jumping in and stuff. It's hard to believe that the water here can still stay fucking freezing. But it was nice. Yeah, then we did all that, guys. So we got told off, got told to leave. Then we went playing croquet.
So 53 years old, and you got told off. You can't get told off when you're 53.
I really, as well, like, right, get down, go on, off. I thought, why didn't I say, listen, there's a noose here. You should have been taking this down. Never mind. There's a young kid around here.
Yeah.
Really pissed off. I forgot that. I forgot to pull it.
Did you not go back? Oh, by the way.
I'd already given V's by then. Oh, fuck yeah. I blatantly got caught, so it wouldn't have worked.
Oh, we had a Lucille moment today, me and Matt, in the wagon. Do you remember off... Lucille. That's Lucille, yeah, off Cool Hand Luke. Yeah, Matt was putting all stuff in, and I was just looking for this job, and I looked up, and there's a girl, and she had one of those summer dresses that go like that, and they're always going to fall down like this. And she must have been doing it on purpose. She was cleaning her curtains in the front like this, and she had all like tattoos and everything. I really like tattoos on girls, and she really did look nice. And she kept pulling the top up like this, and then she was doing it, and then she'd come down, and her top was falling down like this, and then she'd pull the top up like this, and I was just sat there giving it, Lucille. And then we were going to go, so I says, all right, Matt, check this out. So I went down and reversed back down the street so Matt could get a really good look at us as I went past the window. oh, guess what, Krakens? I bet you can't guess what Kraken, Jesus McKraken's talked about.
Say it again.
Jesus, do you know Jesus?
Yeah.
I bet you can't guess what he's mentioned in the comics.
Me nailing my knob.
Yes! 12 hours, I'd sooner nail my cock to a bar. The end is always.
Picture, yeah. There's a real picture of me.
Oh yeah, you got to get that. Yeah. Marty's come here to cheer us up. He's got some cheery words as Marty. The end is always near. Cheer up. There's a solar flare on the way. I had a Solaris the other day. Lord is here. All right, Lordy. All right. How's it going? Jesus is giving the clap. How you doing, pal? Right then. So tonight then we are talking about the future of. I was going to put that, but I forgot. I was going to put it in the YouTube thing. What is the future of entertainment? And I knew that if I put that, we'd have the trolls coming on saying, "Not you two." So I was going to put in.
Have you done it just for that?
I was going to put it in and then put in from us, not us two, just to get it in first, but I forgot anyway. Oh, hi. Alexander's here. Hi, it's Steve Watch. Oh, hey, Was. Like t-shirt. Can you remember the sci-fi TV show called V? Yes.
Yeah.
When she deep-throated that, was it a hamster or a gerbil? I used to love V. V was a really big thing when it was out, weren't it? Because he was
Freddy
in
Krueger,
Robert.
weren't it?
Yeah, Robert Englund, wasn't it? And Infant Streets of San Francisco with big purple, big nose. He was in it as well.
Was it?
Yeah, he was the leader. He was the leader.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah. V
No
was
way that'd be
ace.
good now. There is no way. That'd
Oh, not a chance. Well, I was talking to Matt about Blake 7. Do you remember Blake 7?
no way that'd be good.
No, it's shit. I've seen it, but
Yeah.
I was talking about it, and but when you remember it, you watch
Yeah.
it type thing and go, oh no way. So you watch it for the nostalgia thing. But he was saying about I'd have to watch that on my own. I said, yeah. Can you imagine like Claire's never, his wife's never seen Blake 7, and can you imagine her watching it now for the first time? She'll be giving it, this is shit. Without that nostalgia. I mean, I love watching the old, like, Space 1999 and all that. God, yeah, it's so crap now. It's so bad now.
Yeah, it was John. Yeah.
What's that?
I actually worked in the bar, Q bar, where Naomi Nobbs at bar, stapled it, whatever I fucking.
Yeah, there was a few videos of it because that, like I say, I must be. I'll try and find them. I'll try and find them for a Saturday. Why was Blake on the run? He was on the run because it was the Federation, wasn't it? Because didn't he?
Yeah.
He broke out of a prison, didn't he? Didn't he break out of a prison?
Didn't all get killed when they get to a certain age?
No, that's Logan's Run, you bellend.
Oh, all right. I always get mixed up with them too.
What? Blake 7 and Logan's Run?
It's still the same thing in my head.
Was there a series of Logan's Run? Or was it just a film?
Yeah, it's exactly the same as Blake 7.
It wasn't exactly the same as Blake 7.
Was the same actors?
Why are you just telling lies?
Entertainment is the future.
Oh dear. Gentlemen, please keep your eyes on the road. Don't allow yourself to be distracted. Dean says W suits is the only way forward. Oh dear, yeah. He was on the run because he didn't. Oh, he was on the run because he didn't want the vaccines. Oh, he's gone there now. He's got his tinfoil hat on now. He's Dean now. There, he's all there now.
Was it not kind of true that though? Something like that.
Oh, now then. Ooh, was it?
What?
Was it? But didn't he break out of a prison? Let's have a look. I do, Carlos. Oi, sausages. Blake probably escaped from a malign cult. That was setting us up for the jabbing all the way back then. Conspiracy. Right, so is that what it was then? He didn't want
Excellent word, that, Martin. A malign cult.
I know, Martin's really good. I can't figure out whether Martin was taking the mick out of us or not in those YouTube comments. He come on with something and said something. I think he was sticking up for us, but I couldn't tell.
What YouTube comments?
On the other video.
What? The God one last week?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Responding to Jimmy's comment.
Jimmy on last week?
Oh, God, I'm giving up with you. You're just going full retard, aren't you? Jimmy commented on our last video.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
Live. I thought you meant live, yeah.
Thinking the truth was. Yeah, I just couldn't understand it properly. I hope I was right thanking you, Martin, and I assumed it was. Good man. Cheers, Martin, anyway, for that, pal. Yeah, so the future of entertainment, because I think mainstream TV is proper just going to die. I think it'll really just go. Do you know how they have a schedule for us to watch? Yeah. Do you know, because was that not Soylent Green, or Jan says? What? No, Soylent Green was, I can't tell the end in case nobody's seen it. Soylent Green was when the food for the people, wasn't it? Carlos just put Blake was running away from Jimmy Savile. Yeah, but anyway, sorry, Steve, getting back on. Yeah, so I just can't see TV as it is now. Just not. Because does anybody actually sit and watch TV like they used to?
Old people will. People older than us, they'll still be.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like younger people.
Unless they're in a house where they're doing it, but they're not interested in watching that.
Yeah. Does anybody in chat? Sit and watch TV like they used to? You used to put the TV on, and then you used to watch it, and flick round, and then watch this. I mean, I know, I know you don't watch TV anyway. You don't sit and watch TV.
Years, even before this turn of it all, I never.
Because it's just I just watch what I want. I have all the. Gian says, "Shut off, Steve. I don't watch TV, and I'm old." Yeah, I know, but but you're a young old, Arjan. You're a young old.
Yeah.
No, Louise says not the same. I mean, because obviously everybody here is internet inclined, aren't they? You know what I mean? But I mean, all that stuff like the morning TV. Do you know, like them morning TV shows and the breakfast shows? Like, do you know, there used to be TV AM and Good Morning Britain and all that shit.
Well, I will name and shame it, but Trudy, she has to. It's like automatic that she's not really watching it anyway, but it's just what we all used to do. You get on, you switch the TV on, and like watch it.
Yeah,
I get it. We all used to do it, but I wouldn't do it now, never.
No, but I always have media on. I always have like a podcast on, or sort of watching some YouTube mainly documentaries and stuff on YouTube and stuff like that. When I'm up in the morning, when I get up in the morning, I'm doing my cooking and all that lot, or whatever, and I'll put it.
Using Carlos, is that it?
Yeah, at one point. Good lad, Carlos. Yeah. But because I mean that's it. And I think that is going to be a good thing because it might be the death of the shite TV. Do you know? I think because people only watch it because it's there. We're in a world where I can't imagine my kids watching soaps and stuff like that. Do you know, as they go on, because they put on, they watch series and stuff, like they'll watch like Stranger Things and what all they do, lots of, but not nothing. I can't see them watching like a Coronation Street or an EastEnders type thing. You know what I mean? I can't see that lasting.
No, I think because they'll all go together with it.
Yeah.
I think once the end of this generation, there'll be listening nobody to watch it.
No, because it's. I mean, but it's difficult, isn't it? Because, believe it or not, you're actually of the internet generation now, Steve. You know what I mean? We all are. Do you know what I mean? Where we just I
was thinking the other day how fascinating this is. I think we're kind of how mad that we are the first generation.
Ah, right, yeah.
The first ever generation to have all our views across like this. And having us say, doing all this silly shit, we're just a common pillar like us, can have this chance of, we're like in the future, say, 500 years, they'll go like, hey, look at Grandpa Damage, but he was one of the first. Look at this dickhead.
It is. It totally is, though, isn't it? You're totally right there, because we're the generation. We had 3 channels, didn't we? BBC One, BBC Two, ITV.
Yeah.
So we've come from that to this, and we're that generation. I'd never thought about that, Steve. That's amazing. That we're the start, aren't they? We're the one that's going to die that remembers the old. Yeah. I mean, look at Ray. How old's Ray though? Ray will be there, won't he?
I don't know. I don't know. Really, honestly, I really don't know.
Wincy Willis, John. Wincy Willis. Yes, yeah. Mainstream TV makes me so angry. I just can't watch it. The lies and the misinformation is just too much to bear. Yeah. You can get lies on the internet as well, Dean. Get lies on YouTube.
I don't know.
Is this what you're going to do now all night? Oh dear. Hey, Clint. Clint's here. How do Clint? Andy says it was a staple diet in the past when families sat together a few times away a day, is it? And normally watching or listening to the news. I haven't had a TV connection for around 8 years. Well, I've got the Virgin box because I record stuff like sporting events, you know, like I like my F1 and all that. That's all I really watch with it.
It was good, like the Morecambe and Wise type TV show. You know, sat there with your mum and dad and all that. Or
Yeah.
The Family Fortunes and things like that.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, that's because you still have your Ant and Dec now. Your Ant and Dec's like the modern thing of that now, I suppose, isn't it? They have that like and everything, but I don't think it's. I think it's a dying thing.
I reckon I could still watch Ant and Dec. I quite enjoyed it, you know, like just.
I never watched Ant and Dec. No, it's just because I just didn't watch because I don't watch TV for that long. You know what I mean? That's what it was really. Lordy says I watch Corrie. You do not, you sad bastard. You proper sad bastard, Lordy. You must be something wants fixing on your bake. Yeah, but it was so because I remember that. I mean, like Generation Game. I mean, when they're naming cuddly toys and stuff like that, all that kind of stuff. And I used to watch that, but that was because as well. It's because there was nothing else to do. Because if I wasn't out, I didn't have anything else. So you'd sit and watch the TV, you know, which was the latest technology. So you'd be kind of like, ooh, it's the latest thing, like and everything, watching the box, you know, and then. Because your mum and dad were in charge of.
I was always drawing, weren't I? And then you go like, oh, I can't think of anything to do. Well, draw something. I can't think of anything to draw. Or draw something. So he'll be all right. Give him some pens a bit. He'll be all right, Steve. He's a special one. Yeah, that's good. That's good, that, Stephen. Yeah, go and draw that in your bedroom. I'll piss off your little pellet.
Kids can't watch things that last more than 3 minutes. No, that's not true, Dean. My kids, they watched. The first thing when it come on, that Stranger Things that were on, that was 2.5 hours, I think, that last episode, and they watch films and all that kind of stuff.
But there is definitely something to it, and I catch myself doing it as well. I think, fucking hell, I'm as bad as any cunt. You're like flicking through shit and literally give it a few seconds, and I'm on to something else. But oh my god, you know that. You can't catch yourself doing that. I know. We do.
What do you mean? On what? On TV?
You're like flicking through YouTube or something.
Yeah, but I watch.
I've got a game that I play that I win. I win this quite a lot. But you know when you put something on, and it's like, so then within a minute they go an advertisement. I'll go fuck off. I warn. I go right. You lost. You've lost me.
Oh, you need ad blocker. I've got ad blocker on mine, so I don't get any ads.
Oh, yeah, but I won't win that game then, will I?
Yeah, but you'll never get the end of the documentary.
Winning that game.
Jan says, my son has not watched TV since he left home, and that's quite a few years ago. How do you know? How do you know he hasn't watched TV if he's left home? Are you peeping on him, Jan? Have you got like?
Yeah, I do know that.
You got cameras, haven't you? Watching with your peeping eye.
Yeah, I've not seen him for years. I forgot what he's called. What's he called?
Ross.
Ross. Yeah, shit. Forgot about you. Sorry, Jan. I forgot about you, Ross.
Pioneers Broadcasters. Hey.
Pioneers. That's like the start of it, like the broadcasting thing.
Hey. I got 120 channels. But only watch the History Channel. History Channel is shit now. The History Channel used to be really good, but now it's all about aliens and all this lot and just. Oh, I mean, I don't. Oh God, when it starts getting that on, it would just stop it. Oh, Keith's here. How do Keith? Eventually, looking at your phone endlessly has to become boring, and social media becomes extinct. No, but see that. Well, that's what the thing is, though. I mean, there's when you see if you look into. I've got stuff. How am I going to do this now? So, moving on, because what we have now, we have such a mass. I mean, the thing now is there's so many now, some good series out now. Like, because of the streaming services that they have now, everybody can go independent now rather than going to Hollywood. You know, when you used to go to the big companies to produce all your stuff.
All right.
You just go to them. So they said, "What? No, we're not having that. Change the ending and all that kind of shit."
Yeah.
Now with all the different smaller companies now, you can do what you fucking want, and that's why these series, I think, are so good now. There's so much good stuff.
I thought because it was all like with Netflix or something.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but you're not answering to one that Universal or Paramount or whoever, the big companies that put it all on, and they have all the say. Now because you've got these independent ones like your Netflix and all that, Paramount, and you have Paramount, but I mean all them, and everybody has to play it. They all have to catch up now. Everybody's like in competition to put the best stuff out there. And there's so much the series now. I've never known it where there's so much good, really good series to watch. I'm just rewatching The Boys again because I want to catch up to
The Boys.
The Boys is well good.
Never heard of that.
Oh, The Boys is ace. It's like, imagine, it's like they're these superheroes, right? But they're run by this company, and they're all proper bent and really dodgy. There's one like a Superman, Homelander. He's ace. And he does. I'm sure he has cotton wool in his mouth. He has this right bizarre mouth thing, like a bizarre smile thing, and he's fucking dodgy as fuck. He likes drinking the milk of his bosses out from it. She breastfeeds him in a bizarre kind of way. Yeah, he's really, and they're all really bent, and they're all corrupt, and they're owned by this company. So this company sells them to cities for like for 300 million a year and shit like that, and it's all well dodgy, and it's proper X-rated, Steve. Well, X-rated.
Is it?
Yeah.
It sounds a bit. Have you watched that Heroes?
No, I don't. What's Heroes?
Well, they were like superheroes. I watched that when I was in Japan.
But these are like how you would, if you really would think about it, it'd be like it, like these superheroes, and then they're all owned by this company. You know what I mean? It's all the stuff that goes with. They make these really dodgy little films to show them how good they are, but they're proper like really dodgy. You know what I mean? It's really good. And then there's another series called Severance, which is about basically these people work at this dodgy company. But what they do when they go in the lift, they plug in like this into the back of their head, and then when they come out, they go down this lift. They don't know anything about their home life. They don't know who they are. They just know they do this job. And then when they come back out, they unplug, and they don't know what they do. They don't know what job they do or anything like that.
Good, yeah.
And then obviously things start to like work like and everything.
Matrixy
kind of, but it's all really there's so many good, and there's just so much to go. Fuck, I've got to watch that yet. I've got to watch this.
Well, the trouble with it. This is what I don't like, and that's why I don't. It's same with the PlayStation games and all these kind of games. They're so fucking good. They take over your life.
Oh yeah.
I'm quite happy not watching the best series ever because I've got better shit to do.
No. What I agree with that. Yeah, because all I do is I go to bed an hour early and I watch one episode of whatever I'm watching at night and then off to sleep, and that's it. I don't watch it during the day or out like that.
That's deal, but once you get into these programs,
no, I'm just telling you what I do. Oh yeah, you could
a lot of people in general. I know.
Yeah. Well, our John does. Our John watches them in block. Yeah. He'll spend a full day just.
I feel like it's a waste.
Yeah.
But I know it's going to be good. That's all they get.
They're really good. The series now are so good, and films now are getting really good. It's the same thing with the films. There's so many good films out now.
Do we seem stressed? I'm not stressed.
Oh, sorry, I'm not caught up with comments. Let's just have a look. Let's catch you. I'm turning into sorry, Marty says I'm turning into a version of my dad. Despite the different media, everyone does. Everyone. It's inevitable, Martin. It's inevitable. Yeah. I catch myself doing things and all that. And it's like, oh no,
you just get fed up with it after you can only put up with so much shit. And as you get older, you just can't be asked going, no, it doesn't matter. You're more inclined to go, oh, fuck off. I'm sick of it. I think that's what it is.
How do you mean?
As you get older, you can't be asked, keep going, well, it doesn't matter.
About what?
Everything in general, what makes us, everything. And why we turn into a dad we just get a bit more. Can't be arsed with this shit.
Oh yeah, well I'm constantly trying to tell me off for stop. Hey, what's he? Stop it. Stop it. You know what I mean? Why does he do it? Stop it.
No,
Stop
you've
it.
always been like that, though. You've always been all right, yeah.
No, I haven't. Oh, I haven't. I don't like bitch. Bring back not the 9 o'clock news. Yeah, that was that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Those Christmas.
Weren't
Yeah, she were. Yeah, Pamela Stevenson. Yeah, those Christmas specials got millions of views. Yeah, well they did, weren't they? That was all part of it. Yeah, it was wrestling on Saturday afternoon at Nan's that was a must on TV. I know. I can't believe that my granddad was into that wrestling. He used to love it. I know, my granddad. And he's like, Granddad, you know it's fake, don't you? Yeah, I know it's fake, but it's bloody good, isn't it? And he was like, how can you watch that? Easy. Oh, God. My favourite programme is How the Universe Works with Professor Brian Cox. Yeah. No, I love Brian Cox. He's really ace. I love all them. They're really good.
Yeah,
because he don't do TVs, he's a computer. Oh, that's about it, Ross. Yeah, I'm only joking. I only watch YouTube, says Louise. Yep. I watch Better Call Saul and Stranger Things with my younger son, just as good as the old days. Yeah.
I think that might be the last thing I watched. Better
Call Saul. That's supposed to be really good, isn't it?
It's good. I think he dragged on a bit. The old jumping the shark thing.
I haven't seen that one. I agree with you. The Boys is ace. Yeah, it is. It's really good. John says the first thing I'm going to do when I get home, cancelling my TV license. I've not had an aerial for 2 years. I don't even watch TV unless it's a great Netflix series or GB News.
He's in America, isn't he?
Oh, right. What's GB News? No, it's John. The Boys. Margie says The Boys. The Boys. Margie says The Boys is most excellent. It's most excellent, Steve. The Boys. It is. It's really good. Heroes is another good one. Not that I watch too much TV. We'll go for a swim, Stephen. You seem stressed. All right. Terrible.
I enjoyed the swim yesterday. It was really cool.
Bring back the Waltons. Oh, God. I never liked the Waltons.
Oh, I did. It was so cosy.
Oh, no. I don't know. Oh, Jan says, I've been watched for hours if it's a series I want to see. It's too easily done, though, isn't it? Hope this isn't going to be as boring as God Control. No. That got on my tits after all. But as soon as he said it was the world was 8,000 years old, that was it. It was time to go. Little House on the Prairie. Oh, dear. Damage. Serious question. BKFC in Wembley. Danny Christie, Mick Perry. BKFC.
Mike Perry.
Who's BKFC?
Bare Knuckle Fighting.
Oh, right. I've been watching the neighbour. I've been watching the neighbour naked sunbathing on my security camera on the big TV. Quite interesting. You've got to stick your head out and see it live, Carlos. You can't just make do with your TV camera. You must be able to peep. Martin, another good one. What's it do with you? You got something wrong with your throat? No. Well, then piss off. Oh, Tiger. It wasn't him. It wasn't him. It was Nan. She was mad for it. My granddad as well thought Steve Austin was real. Big Daddy Haystacks and all that. Oh, I know. My gran was one of the ladies with a handbag copying Mick McManus. Mick McManus. Fucking hell.
Oh, come on. Let's name some for the crack. Rollerball Rocco.
Yeah, it was the pretty boy. It was the pretty boy one. The one that was all a bit, yeah, what was he called? What was the pretty boy we'll call him?
Iron Fist, Clive Myers.
Iron Fist, yeah, there was Iron Fist, and who else were there? Yeah, there's obviously Giant Haystacks, Big Daddy, Iron Fist, Mick McManus. I can't remember. Yeah, when they used to do that. When they used to do.
Out of the way. Who's going?
Oh, I know the other. Oh God, it was so fun. Ozark, and after the God chat, stay sweet, pray and obey. GB News, come on lads, news as it should be. GB News, what is GB News, John? Is that on the YouTube then or something?
I think I've seen it on on YouTube. I think it's that Scottish fella. He's a very miserable bastard. It's all doom and gloom, and
well, that narrows it down. Coming from Scotland, that worked me. See, I drink every day.
Nagasaki.
That's the one. Yeah, I'm going to go, mate. Do you want to come? A great card. All right. Do you want to go with him?
All right. No, mate. No, not interested.
Carlos is a card. Shawn Michaels. Who's Shawn Michaels? My grand love, Big Daddy. Big Daddy's real name was Shirley Crabtree. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Shirley Crabtree, weren't it? Dear me.
What was Giant Haystack's real name?
Oh, I don't know. He had a really posh accent. He was really posh and rich in real life, weren't he?
Who?
Giant Haystacks.
No,
have you ever heard him speak?
No, he
was. He went to Eton. He had a proper. He did. He's got a bloody PhD in astrophysics.
He was from a council estate somewhere in Manchester, I think. No, he was a bit of a cunt, I thought. You see if he was, imagine him being a real.
He wasn't that good of an actor, was he? You know what I mean? Do you know that face? I think that was really him.
He was. That's what I mean.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He wasn't that good an actor. He had that face like a right cunt. You know what I mean? Right, you what? We don't say how big I am. Here comes your bollocks! Oh dear. Yeah, but this is about
the Salford or something like that. I could be wrong.
I have no idea.
Somebody goggle it.
But tonight's the future of TV, not the past of TV. Well, not TV, entertainment. Because there's so much now with let me get this. But why did I bring my bottle with me, you stupid bastard? Because
Hey, do you want some entertainment now, live?
What's this, you cleaning up?
No, in front of me I've got an esky with ice.
What's an esky?
An esky. Is that a tub where you put like cool things in?
A cooler?
A cooler, yeah. Let me try and show you. Can you see that?
Oh, right, yeah. What have you got feet?
Oh, I've got it full of ice for Bacardi and Coke, and I just thought I'm going to put my feet in it, see what it's like for. So it's like a really shit Wim Hof. Right, you ready? What's just it called?
Give over. You can't even put your feet in it. You got your feet in it now.
Lordy knows what I'm like for putting my feet. Ready? Right, let's have a big count. You give me a count up.
Have you not put your feet in yet?
No, I hate it.
Oh my God, I thought you put your feet in.
No, are you kidding me?
Oh, right, ready? 3, 2, 1, now. That's keep over you, scracky bitch.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, it's kind of nice now.
Yeah. Have you stopped having your cold showers then?
No, I had 2 last night.
I have one. I still have one every morning.
I had one and it got for fucking hell, my feet are going nuts. Yeah, I had one when I go home from work, and then I actually did another. Oh my God, fucking hell!
Give over, you big tart.
My feet are going numb. Nah.
Numb nah. He goes, yeah, numb nah. Feet are going numb nah.
Oh. I'm gonna have to pull them out. How can you do? How do they do a full ice bath?
I bet everybody in chat wants to see you to stick your knob in it. But dip your balls in it. Go on, dip your balls in it. That'd be well funny. Go on. Come on for entertainment, Steve. This is the future of entertainment. Drop your balls in there. Just do a squat now. And squat your balls.
No, that's at the bottom. Oh, it's just that. Oh.
Martin Ruane, he was called, and he was 43 stone.
Oh,
Okay, now.
I'm gonna have to put
GB News is a newish news channel. All right. Don't know if I still want to watch news, but yeah. But my grandpa, hard old boy, would snap a penny in half. Thought wrestling was real till he was 73. Didn't have much to do with it. Wrestling of the old style was highly regarded up north before the Americans made it silly. The Americans didn't make it silly, they just made it like American, didn't they? As a matter of fact, Riley's gym, Snake Pit in Wigan, taught many wrestlers.
Well, you know what I thought? That the one we watched, we all knew it wasn't real. It was just a bit of a messing around, and it was all like, obviously, a bit of,
Yeah.
But the American one was like, no, this is real. That's what I thought. Nah, it's not real. Do you not get that feeling? They really try to make it be a bit more.
No, I just used to think fucking Americans, but then when you look back at it, they just did it better, didn't they? They just hammed it up better.
Grown-up mates are still into it. I don't get that.
Oh, I don't get it.
It's fucking bad.
What did Bill say? Oh yeah. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? He said that once. Do you know when you remember the Rock when he does that? Yeah. He did that with his eyebrow and go right up.
I don't know the smelling thing.
No, I didn't know it, but I didn't know. But you've seen the Rock when he's done the wrestling, that classic thing when he goes.
Yeah, with the eyebrow.
Yeah, well, apparently what it is, Phil told me, is can you smell what the Rock is cooking?
All right.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I didn't know anything about Bill, because Bill used to love it. He used to watch it with his mates, and he had this wrestling game. And I'm thinking, what's crack, Bill? When he goes like that, and he does that big eyebrow. He says, oh, that's when can you smell what the Rock is cooking? I always thought he was just going to drop his guts. I bet, let's look at that. Carlos has even put, I bet Steve will try dropping his bollocks in there. Arjan says, I don't know where the future lies. All the things are now becoming subscriptions led, and not all folk can afford that. Netflix are in trouble at the moment. They have lost over 1 million subscribers lately, and they also are in debt. Yeah, but the thing is, though, Arjan, surely everybody on the internet can download shit. I mean, we have a few that we subscribe to, but anything I can't, I just download it. You can download it all day long, you know what I mean? Evening, Salvador. How's it going, pal? But the thing is as well, there will be now then Salvador says there will be holodecks in the future, like in Star Trek. I know what I'll be using it for. Well, see, this is the thing. This is what I think, because let me show you as an example here. So,
remember that? Yeah, go on. Sorry.
Right. So this is off. Right now, this is off the film Blade Runner, the prequel. Do you remember? I'll just play this. I'll play this for you before you drink.
You look lonely. I can fix that. You look like a good Joe.
So you see how on Blade Runner, that's like off the film. It's like Big Stop It You. That's like the ultimate in advertising, isn't it? You can imagine that, can't you? The ultimate.
I'm imagining it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, but this is what they do now. See, look, this is what they can do now. You know what I mean? They can do that now. Yeah. So you can imagine what it's going to be like, you know.
And you think, you wonder why it won't be impossible to do a simulation.
But the thing is as well, when they do it, see, so you can imagine like the future, it getting more and more immersive, right? And then to the point where, imagine like you want to go and watch the big fight. And then you can just be, they'll have it there. So you can obviously still go to the fight, but you can go ringside. You'll put your VR on, and you'll be there ringside. Do you know? Imagine being in the F1 car when you're watching the F1 race. So obviously he's driving it. Yeah, he's driving it. He'll have the. Yeah, but imagine that you can be in any driver. You'll be able to go pick, and he'll have like his helmet. He'll have a camera because they have them now. They've started doing them now where you can see the visors. Yeah, but you know you can do all that. And then there's the film. Like, do you know? You can be in any film, and like, do you know the Black Mirror, the Bandersnatch, where you used to select what do you want to do now?
Oh yeah.
So imagine being in that, but you're actually choose. You're actually in it. You know what I mean? And you can imagine all the films and the series where you're actually part of it. Do you know? It'd be, there's so much.
I can't get my head past the boxing. I'm visualizing boxing now.
Yeah.
Imagine like the big fight, whatever, Furyverse. Imagine you can actually get in the ring, sit there, he's in corner, fucking bang him yourself, come. And all you can't eat.
I don't think they'll get. Yeah, but imagine that, and then, you know, just be in any kind of sport, you know what I mean? And you'll be able to get any perspective or any view. You know, it'd be amazing, like, and fair, like football, you can be right there on the pitch, you know, or on the side, you know, wherever you wanted, like. And it'd just be, but that's it. And then in films, you could be in the film and watching it, and actually, so all the films acting out, and you're just looking around, and you're there. You're like, wow,
but just think about this, what Martin's saying there. When you get lonely, in some ways, there are certain emotions that are never going to exist anymore. Boredom and loneliness, these emotions are going to go.
No, I disagree with that completely.
I think so.
No, because it'll be all right at first, but you're going to miss that human contact, no matter what.
It's not real when it comes.
Yeah, but he'll never be that real. Well, I'm not saying never, but it'll be a long fucking time. Because I was watching this thing with this engineer, and it's surprising now. I've been watching a few of these. So do you know you get that bloke from Google who reckoned that Google was becoming sentient? You know, the AI for Google. He reckoned it was becoming sentient. And then this other guy says, the guy who said that, he had nothing to do with the coding. And the thing about the program was, the Google and any program, he was saying, like, you know, what do you think you're alive and all this? Oh yeah, and I feel sad and I feel this. He said, if you ask it the other way, do you think you're not alive? They said, no, I don't think I'm alive. It just says what you want it to say, and that's what always the thing with it. And it'll be that for God. There'll be a lot. He was saying, and all the engineers are always upbeat on stories. No, it won't take over because it can't do what we can do. It can only simulate what we can do. It can't.
That's not true. Some really do think they can take over.
No, but when you talk to the proper programmers, Elon Musk isn't the programmers. No, well, not what I've seen. They're always upbeat about it.
Rogan's had one of them on, and some of the. Yeah, it's mixed anyway. It's not like
Anyway, we're going on past there now.
Yeah.
But getting onto that, and then imagine like going to gigs. You can't get to the gig because when in the middle of all that COVID shouting and lockdown, but Down played a gig, a streamed gig, and that was really good. And it was ace. It was ace. They played a proper gig, but it was a stream. You know what I mean? They streamed it. It was really good. And then so. Imagine that you can go to a gig. Everybody will always go to gigs, but you could be there again. You could be anywhere. You could just be on the stage, and you can maybe you'll be able to get monitor mixes. You know what what the drummer hears and what the guitarist hears. You'll be able to pick all that, and then check this out. This is do you know when ABBA they did that? The thing, the Voyage it was called, wasn't it? Yeah. So check this. I put this together. I hope we don't get.
I didn't like it. Pudding Mill Lane. Sounds like a song title. Ladies and gentlemen,
Now, do you know how they did that?
I'm not sure about
No, but I'm just saying that, like the future. But do you know how they did that?
that. They did it all, didn't they? And then they changed the.
Yeah, they were avatars. So they were avatars.
Yeah.
So what they recorded the show with the proper ABBA, put all that. Do you know when they do all the dots on the CGI thing that you see and all that done? They'd done all that, and then they only used their vocals and the instruments that Benny and Bjorn played, and then they had a full band playing live, and then just for that, and then all that was all that avatars. He wasn't holograms such, but avatar. But what I'm saying is, you can see.
Oh, what's the difference?
What it is an avatar is actually them. So when they move, I'll tell you what. I'll show you the difference here. Right? Let's see if can I do that again. Do you remember when I did it?
When you did?
Yeah.
That fake thing.
Yeah. I can't remember how I did it now. Oh, there it is. That's it. Yeah, that was it, weren't it? So it was that, weren't it? Is it doing it? Hey, that's Joy. Have you seen that film?
Yeah, I have, but I forgot that kind of bit.
Yeah, really good. See? Look, that's me. But that's what they did. That's what they did
hey,
with
you
that.
Know what? It kind of does look like a bit of Bill.
What?
He looks a bit like Bill. Can you imagine Bill getting to the age of growing a tash? He looks like that.
But but that's what they did. They did so they did all the show and they recorded all the movements and played. What the fuck's that? I've done something wrong there. I meant to switch it off. How do I turn it off? Oh dear. Oh yeah, that's what I do. Yeah. I can't turn it off. Help! I delete. What does it mean, happy and all that lot? Well, I can do things where it's happy and sad. That's me being happy. That's me being happy. Look, give me some.
And when we're around that, you just don't care.
No, it doesn't do it because it's really shit.
Why?
I don't know. It just does my voice, but it did. I don't know. How do I stop it?
Can you move your head about like that?
Oh, I can move my head about. See.
Yeah.
I can move my head about. Right, how do I stop it? I can't stop it now. Stop it. How do I stop it? I can't stop it. I can't turn it off. Right, how do I stop it? That's the one. Ah, thank God. But so that's how they did it. And because you remember when Gorillaz did one, didn't they?
Yeah.
And they did one on show. And they had the full hologram. There was a hologram, and they had the band playing behind, and then they just put the projected the hologram.
Like cartoon characters, anyway, weren't they, in the videos, weren't they?
Yeah, but the band was actually playing. But because you can imagine the Beatles. You remember when the Beatles didn't want to tour anymore?
Yeah.
And you imagine bands, if ever a band like that, so, I just don't want to tour. We just want to make Ace music like and everything. So they could do stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Like do shows, actually play the show live from, say, like a studio or something like that. And then they could put on this big projection type thing, or a proper hologram type thing.
No,
I'm just saying, possibly.
Would it be any good or not? I mean, I'm sure anybody who went to that ABBA thing proper enjoyed it. So sometimes you might think, not for me, but if you were to go and watch it, you go, that was actually quite good.
Exactly. Nicole's here. Hello, Nicole.
Hello,
just dropped in to say hello. Have a great rest of the week and weekend. Hello, Nicole. Are you not staying, Nicole? Where have you been? But let's have a look. Wherever he says.
Martin fancies you now.
Don't let this become a Poundland Black Mirror. Yeah, but no, imagine that. You can imagine the way it's going, though. The future of TV won't involve live stuff. It will be content only. Because it's also instant. We still won't miss anything, as it will be more direct.
What's that mean, content only? Am I missing something?
The future of TV won't involve live stuff. It will be content only. Like recording stuff, I think. Because it's also instant, we still won't miss anything, as it will be more direct. Very throwaway as life is going that way. I don't know. I think the live thing. I think everybody wants to see live thing, don't they? People like that, don't
Live is always good because you never know what fucking.
they? Yeah. Porno bad it's always like that. Yeah. Yes, Martin, my so-called future lover. Oh well, the Japanese are way ahead. Well, yeah, but I mean the Thais on it. They're all on it, aren't they? Brilliant word, immersive. No, I mean a news flash in the future won't be exactly live, or a massive game of football. Will be access only. We won't be live at all. Eventually, you will, because there's always somebody going to hack it. There's always somebody going to hack somebody. There's always, like now, any big event, pay-per-view or anything like that, there's somebody going to hack it. There's somebody going to film something, like any live, like a news flash. You get news flash now quicker than the fucking news, don't you? Because people are filming it and streaming it right away. You know what I mean? So everything.
It bugs me with the watching live. I have to watch the UFC live. I have to get up like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, when I could quite easily watch it a few hours later and somehow get it. But live, it's like I'm cheating on them. I don't get it. It fucking does me head in.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean,
it doesn't make a difference for me.
It is because I remember when Fury fought Wilder for the third time. We were up at Lakes, and I took PC up that to go and watch because I wanted to watch it live. I didn't want any chance to get ruined or out like that. I think the big fear was getting it ruined. You know what I mean? Because kids said, "Dad, can we get up and watch it?" We said, "Yeah." You know, and that was the same again. It was all pay-per-view, but I didn't pay for it. You know what I mean? There'll always be a way to hack everything. It always will be. It'll never stop. As much as they put anything they want on it, somebody will find a way around it. Steve, you can pretend you live in a go-kart being lapped again. Are you shit on go-kart, Steve?
Yeah.
Privileged access only once micropayments become a reality. We already have micropayments, Martin.
What's micropayments?
Well, you just pay for it as you go on. You know what I mean? That like you just if you want some like in a game, if you want to buy some more content, you can just make a quick micropayment.
Oh, right.
It will never be the same as the real thing. Yeah, but it's not that. You'll always have the real thing, Martin. But now, with the technology that's coming, they can enhance the real thing if you want that. It'll never stop. There'll always be live music. Everything will always be, that won't go away. But they'll be enhanced. Do you know what I mean? Because no matter what you do, you can be there watching it at home, like watching something at ringside or watching whatever. It still won't be as good as being there, will it? You know,
and also crowd involvement where you get more of a buzz of other people enjoying it around you.
Yeah, that's what you get off. Yeah,
I watched the film. It was called Kung Fu. It was in Thailand and in Thai, and I remember watching it, and it was really dubbed really well, and everybody were pissing themselves. It was so good and funny. I thought this is well this. And I eventually got it on DVD or video, whatever. And there was the English version of it, and it was nowhere near as funny. I'm thinking, is it the subtitles or I think a lot of it was just the atmosphere around you and everybody just fucking laughing. That made it so much more enjoyable. Like.
Absolutely, because it's like anything that when you go, it's totally that. It's that
you feel the buzz off it, don't you?
It's the buzz, that electricity that's in the air, that je ne sais quoi, Steve, that's in the air. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
And that's in the air, that you pick up on that. You know what I mean? When something happens, you bristle, don't you? Like, oh yeah. And I think that's the same thing. We're watching something live as well. I think it's with the live thing as well. I think that real-time thing that, does it, like, Wigan subscriptions will become a thing of the past. Hey. Oh, he's gone full subscription, hasn't he, Jimmy, I think, hasn't he?
I don't know.
I think so, yeah. I was watching him, what did he say the other day, something? Somebody sent me something to watch of him. So I watched it, and he was saying, yeah, well, it's not about the money for me. Fuck off. You've gone full subscription, you bender. Right. I seen a very intimate gig the other week from a massive band that was in a small venue in London. It was on Twitch, and it felt like being in the crowd. Very intimate and definitely the future. Yeah, you know, but it is.
Who was
when
it,
I watched-
Keith?
Who was it, Keith?
Pet Shop Boys.
No, but it is because there's lots of that. The streaming thing's a really good idea. It taught that. But when I watched that Down gig, it was really good. I was like, oh yeah, and it cost me a tenner. I paid a tenner for it, and I did the big countdown. That's
Really?
That's good for a gig, isn't it? A tenner. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, yeah. Well, you obviously
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
I watched Down. Yeah, and I was sat at home, cranked all surround, home theatre on, and then I'd be drink and watched it. You know, it wasn't as good as a real gig.
Yeah.
But I mean, because that's what I don't get with these subscriptions. You know, with the boxing, and they charge like 25 quid and all that kind of stuff. And I always think, why don't you just make it really cheap? Because a lot of times one person will buy it, won't they, and get 10 mates round and stuff like that. You know, which is still good for that. But I mean, if you made it like say a tenner, then more people.
I'm actually quite happy to pay it. The reason I don't do you know why I don't pay it, don't you?
No.
But I don't know how to. I can never do it.
Oh.
No, it's easy. All you have to do is what you have to do is send your email and go, oh, for fuck's sake. What? No, so you just get your Wi-Fi and I haven't got, it's one thing after the other. I do me head in.
No, it isn't.
Next.
PayPal. I just got.
Yeah.
Quick like that. Second
I
call.
don't know when he goes. It's just, how do you afford to fuck off around well? That old penny can do her.
Marty says, I fancy you now, was. Not that I'm a Gaylord.
That's back when you were the robot was.
Huh?
When you were a robot for 5 minutes ago.
Avatar, Steve. It's my avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Michael Jackson's death was on Facebook within hospital content. An hour before the news, it will be an instant like that, not quite live. Hope not, but it's going that way. Well, do you remember when, was it in America, when they invaded Grenada and the fucking news channel was on the beach while they were fucking invading?
No.
Yeah. It was on the news. They went in, because that's when the military thought, fuck me, we've got to stop this. They went in to go and invade, and the news fucking crew were there watching them invade. They must have got wind of them, like, oh yeah, they're going in at beaches at 8, like, right, come on, let's get all cameras set up. And they're all there.
I don't know.
I don't know. Micropayments are pennies in the pound for individual content as opposed to subscriptions.
I don't know.
Micropayments are pennies in the pound for individual content as opposed to subscriptions. Don't know what you mean there, Martin. Arcade Fire. Hey. All right. Best band in the world. All right. I'll check them out. The Nancy Boys.
Sound like Nufters.
When I see pub bands, the band members are always 50 or older. Are young ones interested in bands like what we was?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, honestly, watching Greta Van Fleet the other week were full of young ones.
Yeah.
And I went to watch the Chats, full of young ones.
Yeah.
Proper like rocker losers. It was well good to see them.
See, that's the thing that you having to fall into that bloody trap of being, oh, bloody kids today, and our music is all that. It's not. The music now is just as good as it always was.
Yeah, there is some good stuff.
Music is really good. The thing is you got to get away from the mainstream media that plays the shite. You know what I mean? Because they play shite, and kids don't listen to that shite. They like the Radio 6 or whatever other channel. That's what
Radio
they listen
6
to.
played Pantera today, because they're touring again, aren't they?
Yeah, Zach Wild's guitaring. Yeah, Zach Wild's guitar. They got Zach Wild and the drummer.
Anthrax's drummer.
That's right, Anthrax's drummer. Yeah. But it's them radio stations. The ones they're like the BBC, Radio 1, Radio 2, and all that shite. All them,
Steve
Radio
Wright
X.
fucked off, hasn't he?
Has he been fucked off? Or I thought he'd left.
No, he's been fucked off.
How old is Steve right now?
85.
Fuck off! You just made that
Stone.
up. I don't know.
Don't know.
Oh, he's put on weight then.
No, he's still good though. He still is all right. Serious jockey. There's no G in it.
No G. No. I don't mind the bits with the talking. It's the
How
music
is
that
he
they play.
doing that? How does he still think that is funny to say that?
Do you know what I used to love though? I did like Terry Wogan on Radio 2.
Yeah,
He used to when he used to read the Janet and
he's
John
a
books.
sarky bastard, weren't he?
Yeah, he was really funny. But when he used to read the Janet and John books, he was really funny when he used to read them.
Well, it was a bit like it was his chance, right? I've done all the serious stuff on TV. Here's my chance to get a bit sarky. Weren't it like that?
Yeah. No, but yeah, live music and the kids are doing everything right as well. They really are. They're doing. They're so. I'm watching Bill's mates now. He's been out all the time. He's Bill. He's been down river again today. Oh, he skived off Scoo. He's so shit. I give him a right bollocking. I didn't give him a bollocking for skiving off Scoo. It was just how he did it. He did it in such a shit way. Because I said to Nick, I said, right. She told me that if they weren't doing. He finished his school on Wednesday. Today, right, would have been the day at dinner time. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they do fuck all. They don't do anything.
Yeah.
So I said, why don't we just let him have? Say he's got COVID and let him go on, because everybody else is off. Well, no, he's got this football thing on Tuesday. Right, fair enough. That got cancelled. So I said to Bill, speak to your mum about it. Anyway, she said no. So rather than just like fucking skiving, he just basically went, fuck it, I'm going. And then, but he didn't take his uniform, didn't take any school dinner, anything like that. Just a proper one of them, like, and everything. You're like, you fucking knob. So I thought, why don't you just skive, you dick? Anyway, he had a right good day. And they were down the river, and they've been swinging. They have this big rope swing and diving off into water, a right good deep bit, diving off all these trees. He's been down there all day. Oh, yeah. What's it called? Bungley Bridge at Clitheroe. Is it Bungley Bridge at Clitheroe? It's not the Eddisford Bridge. It's the other one.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and they always make. I don't mind, but the whole fucking school seems to have just skived
What about
off.
when our Danny got he got done for skiving off school? Had to go in to see the headmaster and all that. Do you know what his punishment was?
Well.
He got suspended.
That is so funny.
Yeah. I said I can see a problem with it.
Oh dear me! The one people it's surprising how out of touch teachers can be, and to say that they're surrounded by kids.
We'll do education soon as well. Let's get on to that one.
Yeah, we're definitely doing education. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let's have a look. Marty says, I'm so sad looking after my sister's house while she's gallivanting at Latitude. All right. I went to Glastonbury the other week. Did you go to Glastonbury? I'd love to go to Glastonbury. And Paul McCartney was by far the best received with 200,000 people, all ages, loving it and happy. I'm not a massive fan, but that was some atmosphere. Yeah. I mean, I'd love to go.
It did seem all right. I mean, I've seen a bit of it. Look, I'm not going to do the negative side, but some of it is still bloody good for 80.
He's 80. He's 80. Yeah, exactly. He's 80. And, and it's like, because, was it his birthday thing or something? Was Dave Grohl playing and all that lot?
Yeah, I think so.
Dave Grohl and a few others weren't there as well. I can't remember who else were playing.
He did play drums with Dave. They wrote a song, didn't they, a few years ago?
Did they?
Yeah.
For Dave Grohl. Because he's really big mates, them two, Paul McCartney. Because Paul McCartney went round to Dave Grohl's house and his daughter was there on the piano. And Paul McCartney sat next to her on the piano and started showing her how to play Lady Madonna. And he's like, I'm fucking looking. And Paul McCartney's there, sat next to my daughter at my house playing. You know what I mean? How mad's that?
Do you think he'd let her finger her? That's not all right.
Oh, Stephen, we just have to go that little bit too far. Bruce Springsteen, that's right. Yeah, Bruce Springsteen. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Grohl gets where water can't. Right up. Does that mean right up your arse there, Andy? Wow, what's wrong with Dave? I don't understand Dave Grohl because he loves all these bands that he plays, and and when he does all these little side projects, they're all really good, but I really don't like Foo Fighters.
I do. I get it just a little bit too
Poppy.
On the cheesy side.
Yeah, cheesy Poppy. I like that All My Life. That's well good. All My Life is ace. You know, that's like a Dave Grohl song, you know what I mean? But the other stuff's right poppy. And it's just like...
I kind of like it. I kind of like it.
No.
I bet, well...
And I read his autobiography not long back. I got it, on audiobook. And when he talks about everything, it's like, he's a full-on fucking ace rocker, and he's Lemmy and all that lot, and everything, you know. And he does all that. And when he played with Queens of the Stone Age, and it's all like, it's well good. Yeah. And all that lot. And then it's just like, and then you listen to Foo Fighters, and it's like, is this just a paycheck? Which I know it isn't. Because
he's just a genuine nice guy, and that's just what he likes doing. And
I do. I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't get it because I know he's not. I know he's not doing it. This is my paycheck. You know, I know he's not doing that, and he doesn't have to, does he? After Nirvana,
no.
But, you know, it's just that I just don't.
Genuine. He just.
Yeah. No, he is. He is. I think he's totally genuine. But. I then partied all night in the naughty corner in Glasgow until 7 a.m. and ripped 2 blisters on my foot and not been at work since. Rock and roll. Do you remember when I was talking to Matt about that? Do you remember when we went to watch Love It and you nearly got knocked out with that stage diver?
Yeah.
Oh, well about that, weren't he? Proper got you. Did he crick your neck or was it your?
It landed on me. I didn't see the stage dive.
Yeah.
The full body went. I'm going down.
Oh yeah, I know. I remember dragging you out. I remember getting you out and dragging you to the back. Because Matt had the same thing. He had another one at some gig in New York. Somebody did the same, but that cricked all his neck over and everything. I was going to gigs.
Same with the water skiing yesterday and them things that go around in the lake. That's how I did my neck in.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I remember.
I went into the silt and crushed my head like that.
I told you that. But getting back to that, I don't think with the virtual stuff and all that, like I was saying, I don't think cinema will ever die. I don't think that'll ever go.
No, I think it's just improving. Because remember when it almost kind of did? It had a moment where, it's all video now. It was all video, DVDs. Cinemas are gonna be closing. And they kind of went off a bit, and then they revived, didn't they? With the
did they go off cinemas? Really?
Yeah, it was all blockbusters. They were videos, blockbuster. Well, we've got pictures for them. We can get it and watch in our own house.
Yeah, I remember seeing a thing about blockbusters. It was 2005. Blockbusters had its peak, and in 2013 was it dead?
Yeah,
because of internet, because of the internet and all that lot and streaming and everything. But what was I going to say? Oh, there was a thing, and somebody. What film was that? Do you know when you have these? You have is it 4D cinema now, where you know when you have 3D and all that lot, and you have all the. You have all when it's explored.
Pissed up pillar.
Oh right, I've already said it. Yeah, when they put the wrong film on, I've already said that.
Oh no, I haven't said this. Okay, on then.
You're a twat. Yeah. Do it so when you go in, you're in this seat, and it does all the effects. Like somebody explodes and all that lot.
You've said this bit. Yeah, go on. I don't know. Carry on.
And then these kids, some kids went in to watch a kids' film with all this effects and everything and all that kind of stuff. But there was a mix-up with the programming.
They get wanked off. Carry on. Sorry.
What were we talking about that?
No, I don't know.
Apparently it was from a horror film, and all the things from the horror film. So they're watching the Lovely Kids program, and they were being thrown around in the seats and all that. But that's what me and Matt was saying. Can you imagine if they put a porno film on, and it was like buckets and jizz? Do you like Tiz was? And then things had come up out the seats and
that's what I was thinking. I was listening. I was thinking that when you started, I go, bummed. Wrong channel.
Did you see the difference in effect that we did then? So when the one went up on my side, I went, oh! And when it went up on yours, you went, oh!
You're going to push back order. No, I didn't.
Oh dear! You know, big cocks coming out at back and saying, right, I think we've gone.
No.
I think we've done the future of entertainment.
That's it.
Oh dear me! Oh, I got a proper Videorama. That was a film. Now it was Videorama.
Was that not the one at the Brownlow Roundabout where we got David Dallas from?
All right. Well, there's a film called Videorama as well, isn't there?
It rings a bell, yeah.
Isn't the one that is it a Cronenberg thing or something like that? Do you know where you get the screen comes out and something's really I don't know.
Sure.
Well, this looks like two gay lovers kicked out of a cult in the chat. I don't know if it means him and Keith or me and you. Martin always confuses me. I never know where I am with Martin. Yeah. No, Martin's sound. Does anyone want to come on for a chat? Let's put the invite on. See if anyone wants to come. I forgot to put it up actually.
Martin won't come on. He'll get done off Jimmy.
I know, they get proper done off, Jimmy, don't they? If they come on our show, you get told off. Come on, boys, stick a finger up to him.
Don't. He'll get done.
They will get done. Come on, stand up to the bully. Stand up to the bully. Come on, get on show. What's he going to do? Hi, it's Angelo's here. Hello, it's Angelo. Anyway. Hey, you two MFs, you kicked me out last week from the chat just because I believe Noah got very old. That's inexcusable, the Steve was show. It wasn't just because that.
He was leaning towards that.
No, it was just, we were just doing the old.
You didn't believe it yourself. Come on.
Yeah, and we didn't kick you out because of that. It was a bit of a joke there at Angelo. The chat had done its course, and when you said the Earth was 8,000 years old as well, that was. But you're always welcome at Angelo. Always welcome, my friend. Always have a chat, but not God though. You can't keep talking about God. We're going to talk about anything else you want, but
British
not God.
Devil Dodgers can't say MF, can they?
Why? Of course they can. They can say what they want.
No, it's not very.
It's not in the Bible that God said on the 11th commandment, "Thou shalt not say."
Pretty sure if he said Noah was 800 years, he also said that.
Yeah, I know. Just kidding. No, you're always welcome on here at Angelo. Always. Anytime you want to have a chat, my friend, you're always welcome, pal. Yeah, it was good banter at Angelo. Exactly. Yeah. But no God, no at Angelo now. You can come on, but we're not talking about God anymore.
Please, for Jesus Christ's sake, please, none of that bollocks.
Oh, for the love of penis. That's it. We've just had enough. I'm going to pour another drink. I'm sweating my tits off here. I've gone right to... Eh?
Well, you're getting a bit excited.
Have you seen what Lordy's put? Just put up what Lordy's put. I bet Jesus swore when they knocked those nails in. He must have done. He must have said something. I wonder what the old Nazarene swear words were back then.
Oh, that's a good point. I wonder if they...
Oh, that's a good point. Do you reckon that's what he said? Oh, well, that's a good point. So, I've got an idea for Saturday show. Are we doing the murder show on Saturday?
Oh, yeah. Pray tell.
Yeah. So everyone, for Saturday's show, I'm not going to go just yet. We'll have a... Do you fancy sticking around for a little bit of a chat while I have another beer?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I've had a bit of a kit afternoon.
Yeah. So for Saturday's show, everyone, we're going to be talking all things... Oh, somebody just popped on. We're going to be talking all things murder. All things murder. We're going to have a murder night. We're going to... I remember Jesus saying one time about what's the best way to murder someone. So we'll talk about that. But everything, it's a murder night on Saturday night. All about murder. Everything to do with murder. Funny murders. Amazing murders. Dirty murders. All them kind of murders. So...
Martin's going to get murdered when he fucking his Wigan Lover season where he's doing.
What's he doing?
Am I actually on? I'm actually on.
Hello, Martin.
He's here.
Good evening.
How you doing?
Evening. And say hello to my friend Bertrand.
Who? Oh, Bertrand. Hello, mate. Is that after Bertrand Russell?
Hang on, he's off.
Well, I know you liked a bit of sausage.
Yeah, no. Indeed, we do like a bit of sausage down this way. Exactly.
So what have you been up to, Martin?
I'm out in the garden. So I'm looking after my sister's place, which is like
course,
beautiful.
yeah.
It's a garden I've helped create, and they're off to the festival Latitude, if anyone's heard of that one. And,
Yeah, I have heard of Latitude. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's great, but I've not been there. It's beyond my pay grade, and so I'm looking after the fort whilst they're away having fun.
Oh, that's all
Why
right.
is it
Isn't it?
expensive?
But yeah, it's all good. It's fun. Yeah, it is. It's I don't know about you guys, but today's been much more bearable than the day before. Everything was wilting. I don't subscribe to the kind of thing that it's like the end of the world as we know it. You know, it's like I'm old enough to have experienced like major heat waves like this before.
Nothing. Huh?
It's what?
Have I turned off YouTube?
76.
No, it's fine. No, you're fine. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's. I know it's everything. Oh, don't yet say. No, it's fine. Is that you've no lagger out, Martin? No, I know that's
Okay,
that's the thing, isn't it? Everybody forgets all that. How we used to. I mean, it was just went on forever, didn't it? That summer of '76 went on forever, didn't it?
Yeah. So I'm of the age. I'm of the age where like 76. So I was like
I didn't
12
realize you were
then.
that old, Martin. 76. Bloody hell.
Yeah, I was 12 then. I was 12 then.
Oh,
and
then I thought you were making 76 now. Joking.
I'm not as old as Hazy Ray, that's for sure.
Who?
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Who's Hazy
No,
Ray?
it's-
I don't know. I don't know.
If Ray's watching, that's just a joke, okay?
But he won't know it's a joke, though, Ray. You know what Ray's like. Is that a
know.
joke, Ray? I don't know.
Well, I'm not sure. I called him Davros from like Doctor Who once, you know, because he's like on that console, and when you look at him from a distance, he looks like sort of older and grizzled than how he actually is. He's got those
Yeah,
headphones
you're right,
on, and it's like he does
He's
look
just
like
scared me,
he's the
that
original.
Davros. Fucking hell.
Yeah, Davros, the original creator of the Daleks. you know?
Yeah, he was scary. Because he had that
Yeah.
big brooch in his head, didn't he? He had that
He
big,
did,
you know, like,
yeah,
you know, like
yeah.
your grandma's brooch. Your grandma that you always used to wear a brooch with a big coat. He had that in his head, didn't he? Did Davros, didn't he?
Yeah,
But,
I mean, I'm one of those people. I can be cruel to people, but I accept it if they're cruel back. But you know, if it gets all kind of shitty and everything, you know, I mean, I have to say, I was about to send a message saying, like, you know, if you keep on being so happy and laughing, I really do want to get a giant fucking great big kipper and smack you around the face with it. But you know, I can't
want to
do that. Even-
for a game for me and Steve. I want the thing. I want to get me and Steve at a table with a fish, and you have a fish each in your hand, and then somebody asks
Yeah.
a question, and then whoever knows the answer first, you smack the other one round the face with a fish, and then you've got to answer the question. And of course, if you get it wrong, then you get like a double bat bite or whatever.
Welsh Neil, when he came over to see me in the bar in Cambodia, he said there's like a pier on Coconut Beach. He says, I don't know why, but I really want to do that sketch out of Monty Python. Where there's like a silly song, and it's like a soldier, and he just gets a massive fish. He goes, fuck off. He knocked him into the water. So we went on going to the fishing village to buy a big fuck off fish just so he could do that to me. Anyway,
There's something about the whole sort of analogy with fish being like sort of like something that's cold and wet, and it's like the ultimate insult, isn't it, to be slapped round the face with like a wet dish rag or a fish. You
But
know,
they're
it
also
is.
really funny. Is the top comment. I remember seeing a really shit film with Peter O'Toole in it. It was about this haunted
Trying to get the good
house.
side.
It was like a haunted hotel or something like that, and they had these fish, and all of a sudden these fish, they became haunted, and they started whistling, and there were three fish on table, and they got up there, and they started, and I thought that was really funny. I was proper laugh. The film was shit, But I remember watching that, and when they started whistling, I just couldn't stop laughing. Yeah, Fish are top comedy. They're good comedy weapons as well. They're Fish, aren't they?
It's like discovering a film that's so bad that it's good. I remember watching like Sharknado with my son Theo, and we'd watched a bunch of Simon Pegg films. We'd watched like Paul and Run Fat Boy Run and all the rest of them. And unbelievably, I was such a bad dad, up late with my sort of 8-year-old son at the time, and we came across Sharknado. And it was just both of us. We still have this thing today. It's like years later. He's like 16 now. We still have the same sense of humor. That it was just so bad. It was hilarious. And both of us were just on the floor, laughing. Like
they are made for that. But you've got to respect that because they are made for that, aren't they? They're meant to be.
Yeah.
So bad that they're funny. Like, so it's kind of that.
Yeah.
You kind of like think.
It's possible when they're really going for their listen. This is ridiculous.
I'm not even sure where that phrase came from, like jump the shark, whether it came from
I know
that,
where it comes from.
I'll go on.
It came from Happy Days, the Fonz.
Oh, Henry Winkler.
So the point was, it were going that many seasons, they didn't know what else to do to keep it going. So it got that ridiculous. They got the Fonz to water ski and jump over a shark. They kind of went, right, this is the fun. This is ridiculous. This is how and it got to be, well, it's got that far where all they're doing the jump the shark.
All right. I really didn't know that. That's a
is it true or false?
I don't know.
Enlightened.
It's I'm gonna go for it. That's bollocks. That
I'm gonna say it's bollocks as well.
Go for bollocks.
Right, you ready?
We haven't done this for ages.
I can't find the.
I can't.
We've got that much shit.
I can't Google it because it's on my phone. Is up here. Whoa.
Oh, you did it in the right shite way.
I'm sorry. What do you think about that, Martin? Fuck off. Welcome to the club.
I'm currently making a compilation of all Steve's fuck offs at the moment.
Anyway, what I really wanted to talk to you about this evening, gentlemen, is Jesus and his love for us. And if you
no, let's see what Martin thinks. Let's see what Martin thinks about Jesus. Go on, Jesus.
You need to know.
Fuck off!
I genuinely didn't see that coming.
We're not speaking about Big G, JC, and all things spooky.
No, I'm not going to bore you with it tonight. It's just too boring. But I was actually part of an evangelical church,
all right.
and they were so pleased to get me, being a bit of a Jew, and but the reason I joined was for purely selfish reasons. It was to get back with my girlfriend.
No way.
See how nice you were.
And it worked. So I'm not going to say,
That's what
I'm not going to go down there,
Martin.
but yeah.
That's what good pussy will do, Martin. It'll change a man's religion. It'll change his colour. It'll even change his
what
sex.
I'm going to say is I'm always suspicious of anyone, even scientists, let alone religious people, who think they have all the answers. Because if you speak to any scientist or any really searching spiritual person, they don't have the answers. Once people just say, this is it, I have the answers, and the things that we are finding out.
Yeah.
The things we're finding out.
That's the thing about science. It changes. Science changes all the time, doesn't it? That's the thing. And they all said.
So that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing which has happened, during the the past 2 years, following the science. Science was about inquiry and questioning, not accepting.
Yeah.
And I think what's happened recently with the the whole of the James Webb telescope and shining a light back into literally 13.5 million, literally so far back. Yeah, it's incredible to think that to think
Isn't
of
it?
space and time in that way. To see that, to think, I never can get my head around about the fact that what you see through these things is it's not there anymore. It's because
No,
that's
it's an
that's
echo.
the
It's all an
distance and
echo.
time that's taken. It's incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
it's incredible. Yeah.
It's proper mental. But then, and then you think when you look back at how far and how old Earth is, and how long the dinosaurs were on, right?
It's 8,000 years is a long time. I know.
It was don't knock the dinosaurs. Don't knock the dinosaurs because they'll come back bite you.
Oh, I know. But look how long they were on the planet for before they went.
Yeah, they were,
You know,
Yeah, I
and
know exactly.
we've been on such a
4 London buses. That's how long they were.
yeah, but it is mad all that. And when you start to, because I had a weird thing last night. I dreamt last night. I dreamt I was having a heart attack. I was in bed exactly as I was. But nobody. I was in bed as I was asleep, exactly the same. And I suddenly felt, oh, I don't feel so good. And I thought, and then I turned onto my side, and and it went, oh no, my chest went really tight, like, ugh! And I'm thinking, oh no. And then I woke up. But then today, I was thinking, like, did I wake up? Did I actually have something going on last night? And I thought, no, because I wouldn't have been able to go back to sleep with something like that as soon as I did. But then I thought, perhaps if this was a multiverse, I did die. And then, do you know what I was saying about when you die? So that ends, and then you carry on doing the next one.
Have you had a heart attack yet? Surely you must have done.
Can I tell you a really cute story? It's not anything great. It's not about the metaverse universe or waking up and thinking you had a good night and perhaps you didn't, and then you found like a woman in the bath. So this morning, I'd left all the windows open, had my fan going, made a cup of coffee on the coffee machine, and wandered into the living room. And there was this the cutest little black and white cat, like curled up on my sofa.
Did you twat
And I was thinking, how did it get here? And obviously, I had my window open, but because of how I am, I'm literally my living room window is at least like 20 foot from the ground. But I have, and so I thought, how did this cat get here? But I have an overhang from the flat downstairs, so it's a Victorian building. And then I worked out that this cat must have come from another building and like jumped up, but it couldn't get back. And I had it for about 3 hours.
How do you know it couldn't get back?
Because I let it back out my living room window, and it didn't want to. It was looking at the jump, and I can't get out of there because it's like double glazing, and it didn't want to make the jump, and then eventually it made the jump. But I'm sure it's going to come back. And the thing is, it was so cute, and I love cats, and I so wanted to keep it.
Do you ever get like kittens and stick them all into your fingers like that and have kitten gloves?
I literally used to work for Cats Protection, and I'm literally one of those internet freaks who just loves cat videos.
What, you used to get protected by cats?
I worked for the Cats Protection League. It's a charity.
Yeah, do they protect you? If any bad guys got you, a lot of cats come out and go, "Ah!"
Yeah, we would get cats and put them in a potato sack and then just open it up when bad guys came for us. Yeah.
That's the way, Martin. That's the future of crime prevention, That's the
Indeed.
protection, cat protection. Carry
The point is that I've really fallen in love. I really want this. I've told everybody about it, and everyone's saying, "Oh, you should have kept it." And I said, "How can you do that? How could you take someone else's cat? That's just wrong." But I do really like it, and I'm probably going to encourage it to come back.
I know, but I'm not a fan of cats, to be fair, because I think cats are assholes.
Well, having said that, the first thing I thought was I was really pleased to see it, and then I suddenly thought, "Oh my God, I hope you haven't scratched my new sofa. I hope you haven't like fucking shut in behind the TV or like done something, because he's probably been there all night,
Yeah, but they pretend to be your best mate, don't they? They say, "Oh no,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
like you best, Martin. You're my best mate, Martin." And then you feed it, and then it buggers off, and then it goes to next door's house, and then it goes to next door. "Oh, you're my best mate. You're a lot better than Martin. I really like you best." And then they feed it, and then it goes next way, and then it walks off, and then, "Oh no, your mouth's
Get a
better
dog,
than
you
him too."
miserable bastard. Not you, Martin Walls. You need to get a dog.
Why? But no, the house is empty all day.
Yeah, yeah, no. I mean,
Fair enough.
dogs do take that they need to get to know you. They will bark at you for an hour before they accept you. Whereas a cat will, the word is ingratiate, isn't it? They will ingratiate themselves into your world. I mean, this little kitten was ready to kind of come into my home and like let me look after it and be its dad forever. And you can't trust.
No,
something
the
like
cats
that.
don't do forever with people. Cats are assholes. They'll look for the next best place. Steve had millions of cats when you were at Trudy, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, no, 5 old shit cats. Lots of them. Fucking miserable cats. I hand fed them from baby cattins.
You remember when me and you came on Fist to my dad's house and they had all kittens, didn't they? And we came in where Fist, me and you've been out, and they had little tiny kittens like that. And wherever you threw them, they stuck. Me and Steve would throw them around the outside going, and they'd land, they'd land everywhere. They were all funny.
No, it weren't, mate. That weren't, mate.
Yeah. Now, Andy says you're looking really well, Martin. Louise says dogs are better. John says don't pinch it, Martin. Go and get that.
I mean, the moral of the story is not to leave your window open at night, even if you're on the second floor, because who knows? You just don't know who's going to come crawling through your living room window at night.
I've never had anybody crawling. Oh,
Well,
I nearly had my dad crawling through my bedroom window when I was having sex with a girl once, because he was locked out. He was going to get a ladder and climb through my fucking bedroom. That could have been really embarrassing. Well, it was really embarrassing, actually, because he burst the door open to tell me off. And the girl I was seeing to at the time was sat on top. That was another fantastic father-son moment.
You rattle away. Dogs don't.
That's very strange because me and my sister were talking earlier about my dad. So whenever we used to bring like girlfriends, my sister always used to kind of like go back to their place. But if I used to bring anyone back to my place, my mum would, she'd always be quite discreet and like go upset. My dad just wouldn't. He'd just sit in the fucking chair watching Match of the Day. Like, his tea would be fucking pouring down the side. He'd be snoring and everything like that. And if we made a movement, he'd wake up and go like that.
What were you trying to do it around your dad?
No, we were trying to sneak up the stairs so he didn't know, and it was like,
Oh, my dad came downstairs when me and my dad lived together, and I was getting it on with his girl, and then suddenly I heard coming down. Oh shit, my dad's coming! Like, so we all got up, sat on a chair like that, giving it like that. TV's not on, everything like giving it. Oh shit, dad's coming down, and then my dad came in and just sat down in chair. He had his pajamas on and his vest on, and just sat down in chair like that. And we're both there, like, and I'm there with fucking lob on. And with this girl, like, half dressed, like, half tit hanging out and all that lot. And I'm like, Dad? He's like, what? I get, Dad? And then he was fucking sleepwalking. He come downstairs and he suddenly went like, oh, right. Sorry, lad. Oh, right. Then this time he was just sleepwalking. It was a fucking nightmare. Yeah.
I mean, that's what dads do. They're just not with it. I mean, it's funny because all this hot weather, and I don't want to lower the tone and get onto like sex or anything, but I will.
No, that's where we live. That's where we live.
Yeah,
here.
I mean, me and my sister were laughing. We were saying that even when my dad was like nearly 90, he was very private, and me and my sister would go out the room, whereas my mum, like literally, like when we were sort of kids, my mum, it was all like very private, and then it was this hot weather like we have now. My mum just one day, she just went, oh, fuck it. And just like started walking around the house like topless and like laying on the bed, starkers.
Really?
Really?
How old was she?
Yeah.
What?
How old was she?
Oh, shut up. Don't be a pervert. I'm just...
No, how old was she? There's a difference between an 80-year-old woman walking around and like a 40-year-old
Oh, this
woman
was back.
walking.
This was back when we were obviously when we were teenagers. It was just
Oh
funny.
right, should she be? So did she look pretty fit?
Now the point was that my dad was always, even at that stage in life, my dad was always, like he would, you couldn't interrupt him shaving or in the bathroom or anything. But my mum was always a bit more like, open to stuff.
How old were they when they died? They sound like they had a good innings.
So my dad died in 2020 during the second COVID lockdown. He was 90, and my mum
90?
2000,
Yeah.
yeah, he was 90. My mum 2016, where she would have been like 86.
Yeah, that's a good do, isn't it?
That's a good do,
I'd snap that off easy.
I think that's. I mean, I've never really, one thing I will share with like a lot of people, good and bad people I know, is that you kind of never really get over your mum going.
Definitely
Your dad,
worse.
yeah, it is, and so I can forgive and understand all that.
It's probably people are different with parents, but
I don't know really. Yeah, I'm going to say because I lived a lot with my dad. Because my mum and dad split up when I was younger, and obviously I miss them both. You know what I mean? I was there when my dad died. I wasn't there when my mum died. I didn't get there in time. Fortunately, our John was.
how old were the both your mum and dad was? I can't remember.
Dad died young, didn't he? Youngish. My dad was only. Was he 69? My dad when he died, 70, something like that. 69, I think, 68, 69.
Right, didn't even get the right, yeah.
Yeah, and my mum was 70, 74, I think. My mum was something like that.
That's both relatively youngish, isn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Same, they were both like, I think my dad was 71, close to 72. I think my mum was 73. Relatively young.
Yeah, it is. It's one of those.
100%. My mum and dad was smoking what fucked them up. They were old way before the years because of all the smoking.
Yeah, my mum never smoked.
Yeah.
My mum
never smoked. No,
never smoked. My mum never smoked. And then the worst thing was she had TB when she was a kid. But the worst thing was she got this thing on her lungs. This I forgot what they're called. And she actually got a thing on her lungs, like it all became honeycombed and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And that's it got her in there. But the thing was the twatting COVID. We were going to take her to New York, weren't we, for Christmas?
Right.
Me and our kid, and take my mum to New York, and then because of bastard COVID, we couldn't go. Obviously, everything was cancelled, and then she fucking died. So yeah.
Can we move on to something a bit more?
Yeah, can be more cheery now. Thanks for that, Martin.
I didn't want to put a down on things. I think the thing is,
I think it that way. Sorry.
No. I think we will get to a stage, with our parents and loss is that, it just becomes part of you. And I think the thing with me and my sister, it's become part of us. We talk about them all the time, and that's how you bring a truth into that thing when you speak at funerals, where you say that all the time somebody's still alive and remembers them and pictures them in their heart and every day, then they still live. I think once the generation, the next generation doesn't, no one is actually physically remembers you. That's when they're gone, and that's the same for history in a way.
Sorry, Martin. Though I was saying about before, our parents, our grandparents, so on before, they're so lost in history. We're here talking this shit now.
Yeah.
Our family in the future will be able to go look at Grandpa Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really hope not.
No, it's true that. It's true that.
That how good would it be to see like
That's
5
mad.
generations, grandparents talking? You go certain mannerisms that we might do. You go.
Well, you never get that from a photo. So when they show a photograph, like the old black and white, you never get that, do you? But now, I never thought about that.
There is a look when you see a photograph of a great. You go, he looks like our Gary, or so he looks. Like our Wendy.
That is so spooky, that, because me grandma's, was it my grandma's mum? Or my granddad's mum? a spitting image of Aunt Charlotte. Like, when she was young, like, proper spitting image and everything. But when you were saying about, what was he saying? You reminded me something then, Martin, when I was talking about, oh, that's the thing, yeah. And the thing is, when your parents go, and we were talking to me and Steve when we were writing a book about this, is when your parents die, you just suddenly realise you don't answer to anybody anymore. That's when you're on your own. Do you know what I mean? That's when no matter how old your mum gets or your dad gets, you've always got your mum and dad. But when they go, you think, fucking hell, I'm on my own. And, I'm on my own now. And I've got my family, but I mean, as far as like, to looking up, and that's like the idea, like I always think where gods have come from and all that, is people make them because then they're not on their own anymore. You know what I mean? They have somebody else who's looking up.
Just died on the 25th of June now.
Where are you looking? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that, John. Yeah, John. My mum passed away 25th of June last month. Oh, sorry, John.
I remember John's mum.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I remember John's dad passing away when we were at school. So John's, I could be wrong, but I kind of remember it.
No, sorry about that, John. Louise says she misses her dad.
Yeah, sorry about that, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but it's see, that's the thing that I don't go to my dad's grave.
I've never been to my mum and dad's grave. Never.
Because they're not there. That's why I don't because they're not there. You know what I mean? My dad's not there. I mean, my mum got cremated, so she's up at Ian's. But when I go and see my dad's grave, my dad's not there. My dad's here. He's inside me, my dad. You know what I mean? That if I ever want to see my dad, I mean, I just have to talk like talking now. You know what I mean? Like talking where before. You know, like you said, Martin. You know, bringing up stories and remembering them. Like I talk. You know, talking. That's where my dad is. You know what
I really love, and it happens quite often. I have dreams about my mum and dad, and I wake up like it was like being with them again. It's like, that was really good. Nothing fancy, nothing not complicated dream, or just a kind of a common thing where I don't know, I'm sat there having my tea or like watching TV, and I think, what was all that about? But the feeling was that they were back alive again. Really good. It's a nice feeling.
Yeah. No, it is really nice when you get that. It's because I had a dream about my granddad not long back. That were weird, and it was so weird about my granddad. You know what I mean? And bringing that back, and it is. And it's
really your granddad. Sit down and cut the cellar butt, damn it.
Sit down and cut this. I always remember a story that my dad told me about my granddad. I think my grandma was in hospital having my dad. So granddad was at home because you didn't go back then. So somebody had come round to check on my granddad. I think my grandma had said, you know, go around and check on Bill with you, we old kids. So and my granddad had a big allotment. He had geese. So he was making all this stuff, and you know, we all potato peelings and all that, and all the shit. He was brewing it all up for geese, and it fucking stunk apparently. And somebody come round like, "Hello, Bill. We just come round to check how you doing. Like, are you all right? Aye. I'm just making me and kids some tea. Come on, come and sit yourself down." No, he said, the all stunk all over Joe. "I'm just making tea now. Come on, sit yourself there and cut yourself a butt."
Yeah, I can picture you. I've just remembered and almost smelt it. We were on about this before. Your granddad making a stew. He used to make a big
broth.
A broth.
Granddad's broth.
Yeah, broth, more broth. Yeah.
That was the best granddad's broth.
Yeah.
That was. Oh, John's here. Where we going again? She was 79. My dad died when I was at second year at Plett Gate. Yeah. He had MS. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, sorry to hear that, John. Yeah.
John, that's what my sister died of last year.
Yeah, your Jackie. Yeah. Hey, when's what's the news on your what's it called that's come out? Your documentary you did, was it Banged Up Abroad?
Yeah, it's really close. It's all filmed and everything. It's all because they were bugging me about the family photograph at the end. Oh, they're a pain in the arse. They're so, because you have to get permission off people, and they proper been rooting into shit. Going, like, there's a picture of me in Cambodia, in Kampot, on this mountain. They're going, like a tattooist mate of mine. Who's this Gareth? Can we get in contact with him to get permission? It's like, fucking hell. They're so paranoid of like being sued and shit.
Oh, what? Just a position, just permission to show the photograph?
Yeah, that's simple. Just a photograph at the end, because he owns the rights, and if he, God knows what.
Yeah, they must have been sued so many times back in the past. It must be.
Jimmy's here. You're gonna get done, Martin. Reading.
Oh God, yeah. Oh, Jimmy's here now. He'll be filling his hump. He'll be pumping up his hump of hate, will Jimmy?
I mean, if he's on here, I had a drunken outburst with him the other night, and to be honest, you know, I've been through this about half a dozen times, and I've come on here, because I just wanted to have a chat with normal people, and I feel like I've escaped from like I said before, a malign cult, really. You know, that's, you know.
I know we worry about Jimmy, to tell you the truth,
and I don't want to. I don't want to even talk about it. Okay, you know, it's
you know, we're only here for a laugh.
We're only here for a laugh, Martin.
Exactly. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing, isn't it? Though I can say to, like, I've insulted Steve, call him Sailor Steve. You know, you're up Sean's up. No, and I said I want to whack.
You called me a cunt once.
Yeah, I did. I said I called you a cunt. I wanted to smack you on the face. Smack you around the face with a cold kipper. And I probably, to be honest, if I lived in the same house, I mean, to be honest, if I lived in the same house with you for like more than one evening, I probably would do that. You know,
absolutely.
It's a fair point, isn't it?
Martin, I don't doubt that for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, and not just once, but probably repeatedly until I made him like in some sort of battered fish. You know,
you can't make a bit of fish violence.
It's not because of Jim, but I have to go because I've gone down to 2%. So
well, no,
I'm going to go
Martin.
and charge up and follow the show.
Oh, Martin, hold on, Martin, before you go. Right, so this is the question that we're asking of everybody now. What is your favourite sexual position?
Fuck
off, you stupid bastard. Oh dear, Moon's here. All right, Moon. Oh dear. Right, that was a good time. Yeah, well, I think we'll wrap that up now. It's getting to 10 o'clock, isn't it? Yeah. Oh dear, even I saw that. Even I saw that.
That's probably the most obvious one we've ever done. He's still got away with it.
Well, because it was me, weren't it? It's usually you that does it, isn't it? So I don't do it as well as you.
I didn't realise you were going to do it before.
I know. Well, oh yeah. I got called a dirty Fraggle.
Right.
Yeah. Do you remember what was that? That was Fraggle Rock, weren't it? Do you remember Fraggle Rock?
You know, I know it was very different, but I quite enjoyed that mum and dad chat. A bit different.
No, I enjoyed all that chat. It was a good, genuine chat. That it was. I did. I know it's not morbid or out like that. It's something.
What does that mean? What Jimmy says? YGIF.
YGIF. You great infiltrator.
Fucker.
You. That's everything. What Jimmy? Jimmy did put something really positive and nice, wouldn't he? So it'll be you great intellectual fellows. You great intellectual fellows. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I wouldn't say that we're intellectuals, but yeah, we're not intellectuals. But I mean, we do our best, don't we? We try to bring the intellect out of chat. Just before I was talking about, I'm as happy as Larry. Who is Larry? Do you know when he says the other one, soft Mick? That's right, I was talking about the other day. I've got more whatever than soft Mick. What the fuck's soft Mick?
It just sounds right, doesn't it? Soft Mick.
Well, Matt thought it might have been because taking Mick out the Irish.
Ah.
Do you know what I mean? I've got more things than whatever, like soft Mick or whatever, but
sounds about right.
Sounds about right, don't it? Anyway. So
Saturday night, what are we on? Wait.
Murder night, Saturday night. All things to do with murder on Saturday.
We're going to plot a murder, are we?
Yeah, how to do the perfect murder. We're going to do the perfect murder, and then it's all going to be interwoven with all murder stories.
Murder Jimmy.
Hey? Oh, that's a good one. How to murder Jimmy. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Right, on Saturday night, we're going to murder Jimmy. And we're going to do the perfect murder, and we're going to kill Jimmy. and that
Not
way...
really. Martin, not really, by the way.
Not really, Martin. So,
Yeah.
Saturday night, everybody, we're killing Jimmy. So
How do we kill Jimmy?
how do we kill Jimmy with the perfect murder? That's brilliant. See you on Saturday, folks. Bye, Jimmy.